you are watching Tourist Daily News. Tonight we have breaking news and updates on top stories making headlines. The London Metal Exchange (LME) nickel price soared by 174 US dollar per ton and closed on March 12, which has hit a record high since October 20, 2023. Meanwhile, the nickel spot price went up by 165 US dollar per ton. At the same time, nickel inventory at LME kept flat at 73,572 tons. Although the U.S. Consumer Price Index (CPI) was higher than the market's forecast and the U.S. dollar increased slightly, the market still maintained high expectations of cutting the interest rate. Meanwhile, the approval of mining companies' work plans and budgets (RKAB) in Indonesia was still slow. In addition, the current stock of ternary lithium batteries is tight, which drives the demand for nickel sulfate. Plus, the LME's nickel inventories were low. These factors caused nickel prices to keep increasing. According to market participants, Taiwan's market situation was sluggish after the Lunar New Year. They originally expected that the order intake in March would not be very good, and that the order volume might drop by 10% compared to last month. However, the EU preliminary judgment on the anti-circumvention investigation exempted Taiwanese stainless steel plants, allowing the EU market, which has been frozen for 9 months, to begin to recover. Although there are still some difficulties in exporting to European markets, midstream and downstream steel mills have experienced an increase in orders. In addition, the LME nickel price had been maintained at a certain price recently and has been rising since the end of February, which has an incentive effect on the market. According to the report, the Indian government signed the Free Trade Agreement (FTA) with the European Free Trade Association (EFTA) to enhance mutual investment opportunities in the supply chain management. The EFTA consists of Iceland, Liechtenstein, Norway, and Switzerland. They will invest 100 US billion in India over the next 15 years and create 1 million job opportunities. In return, India will lift or partially eliminate tariffs on high custom duties for industrial goods from EFTA. Indonesia incoming President Prabowo Subianto has pledged to continue predecessor Joko Widodo downstream policy, but faces the task of reducing oversupply while purposing to strengthen the processing industry, his advisor says. The new president has said he will persuade the effort to extract more value from Indonesia's vast resources, wealth by halting exports of key raw material and developing domestic processing instead. The Indonesian government's dream of managing natural resources from the Earth's content to final product, known as downstream, has started to become a reality in Morowali Regency, Central Sulawesi. In the giant industrial area owned by PT Indonesia Morowali Industrial Park (IMIP), there are 54 companies involved in nickel management. Raw material in form of ore, which comes from mining companies throughout Indonesia, is processed here into various earth, metal, and mineral elements. In 2024, IMIP plans to build a battery factory in Morowali. Central Sulawesi is a concrete step in realizing nickel downstream. Thus, Nickel downstream at PTIMIP is not only a hope but also an encouraging reality for Indonesia in utilizing natural resources optimally and sustainably. Nickel miner Wailu, owned by Australian mining magnate Andrew Forrest, said that if the London Metal Exchange (LME) doesn't launch a green nickel contract, the industry will have to look for another trading venue. Forrest had told Australian media last month that the LME should classify its contracts into clean and dirty to give customers more choice. Wailu is set in May to shuttle two nickel mines in Australia that it bought last year for $504 million. The statistics from Brazil Ministry of Development, Industry and Foreign Trade (MDIC) show that in February, Brazil's crab exports were about 74,000 tons, hiking by 24.8% from the same month a year ago, but decreasing by 4.4% from the previous month. Among them, the main export destinations were India, about 53,000 tons, Bangladesh about 10,000 tons, and the UK about 1,400 tons. Meanwhile, the scrap exports reached about 1,200 tons, soaring by 42.6% year-on-year and increasing by 9.5% monthly. The main import sources include Bolivia, about 560 tons, Paraguay, about 200 tons, and South Korea, about 130 tons. We have come to the end of our video. Thank you for spending your time with us. I'm Emma. Enjoy the rest of your days.